Good afternoon, students. Please read this article on affirmative action, the instructions, and try to answer the question. So, just one essay style question. Can you please explain what affirmative action is? Explain the advantages and disadvantages of it and give your opinion about whether this policy should be used in Thailand. So pause the audio before you listen to my answer. Affirmative action is a system which tries to give people who have significant disadvantages a helping hand in society in regards to education, work, and other situations. For example, in America, native black Americans can often enter a university with a much lower grade than white people, and this is thought to help them overcome the disadvantage they have from their history. Another example is women. Often companies or government departments will have a minimum quota of women they want to employ in an office to give women help to get jobs which otherwise may go to men. So, second paragraph, what are the advantages of this system? The obvious advantage is it is a quick way to help people who have real disadvantages in society. Because of gender or race, they can be given opportunities which otherwise may be difficult to attain. For example, a poor Thai man or woman from a rural area with poor education and poor parents could be allowed to enter university with lower grade levels or to get a job with lower qualifications. Third paragraph, looking at some of the disadvantages of this system. The first obvious disadvantage is that you may get people in jobs or in educational studies who really don't have the necessary skills or intelligence to do their duties. So, for example, you may get students in a university class who really don't understand the subject and this would seem pointless, and in addition bring down the general level of the other students. We can also see this in government organizations, especially where they often recruit people through a policy of affirmative action, and they create problems for the general public because the government officers we have to deal with are not that smart. The article mentions several disadvantages, including, for example, that it is difficult to assess the effectiveness of affirmative action. They give the example of Malays living in Malaysia compared with Singapore. In the latter country, they get no affirmative action advantages. Nevertheless, they are 3 times richer than in their home country of Malaysia. It also points out that many people of a disadvantaged minority are already very successful and rich, but they still get the advantages of affirmative action even though it is clearly not necessary. Lastly, many people who are the beneficiaries of affirmative action do not make full use of it. For example, some university students drop out before they graduate, thereby wasting their time and the university resources. Final paragraph conclusion. Clearly we can see that there are minorities in society who deserve special help, but we should be careful in what way we try to give them aid. Thank you for listening, students. If you want to discuss this topic, please mention it in your next class. Bye-bye.